Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Team Star. Tell me, for the viewers, where are we right now?
We're in Sweden, Kolmården, and we're at the Swedish Magic Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How did it start? Was it Christer Nilsson's?
When I came home from the United States and moved back to Sweden, Christer contacted me and we started talking about a museum. And he couldn't find anything in Nyköping. He's tried for many years. So he said, if you can find a place down in Norrköping, because that's where it really started with Harrius.
Okay.
Then we can talk and maybe we can get some stuff down there.
And Harrius became 100-year-old magic factory.
Yes.
And you worked there for many years.
Yes. They celebrated 110 years, actually.
For all the people that have never heard about Team Star, I know that you have a gigantic lot of things you've done, but if you take the short version of Team Star.
Well, I started magic here, of course, through Harrius, and there was a magician local here in Finspång that taught me some stuff, and then I found Harrius, and I started buying some stuff there, and that's how it started, actually.
Well,
but then I got the opportunity to go to another country. I went to England first, and there was somebody there from the United States that saw me, that took me to the United States. So that's how it started.
Yes. 30 years in States? 33?
Yeah, 31 years.
31 years?
Yes.
So now you have your American wife and your son is living here.
Yeah.
Now, the viewers, I think they want to see what's inside. Please. Okay. Oh, here's Christer Nilsson. Shall we go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Let's go this way.
Okay, so what do we have here?
Oh, that's a electronic, what can you call those little things? Special effects bulb.
So you could say that you mix really old stuff with some modern things too.
Yes.
When we talk about rare things,
yes.
Can you please tell me anything here that is?
Oh, there's so many things that are rare here. So a lot of these things here is German made. And we have little notes on every item that you can read what it's originated at and so on. But these are very old. A lot of things from Conradi.
Topper Martin.
Topper Martin.
All the animals.
And actually this
Johnny
here
yes.
is Topper Martin's change bag.
Oh.
That's his personal change bag
All
he
right.
used.
And it's old Harry's one?
No. That is not.
I didn't recognize that one because
that's German
exactly
made.
German made. Of all these items, is there anything you don't have a clue what it is?
No, actually not. Not that we have here. We have some things that are in a back room. And a lot of times a magician come up with an idea and he makes something at home. And maybe it didn't work out the way he thought and we end up with it. So you have to sit there and try to figure out exactly what is it and what did he have in mind. And sometimes there can be a little hard, but everything out here, yes, I know what it is.
How many of these items are one of a kind?
Oh, there's many that is one of a kind here, so, and many that is hard to find. How are you going to find all these again? And but many of these things here, like it looks like ordinary, just like magicians would recognize, but this is made in Germany, and it's actually they use at that time, long time ago, a lot of watch things, mechanisms, and so on.
Was that a thing from Robert Houdin?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
so you can have a
look at
rising
that.
card.
Yes.
And I mean, these are beautiful items.
Design.
And everything that we have out here works.
Ah.
If they don't, I fix them up and restore them. So a lot of things that come in, they don't work, or there's something missing, or so on. So I repair it, fix it, restore it, and put it up on the shelf.
Yeah, because if it's any younger magicians out there, I can tell you that Tim Starr is a legend. Not just as a good professional performer, but he is a handyman.
Yeah,
Really, I mean, I've seen the stuff you've been doing. It's amazing.
but I learned when I was very young, and I was interested in how everything works. So that's. But everything works that is here, and which is great. So I like to have everything working, and it needs to be complete. I don't want an effect to be here that is not complete.
Tim Starr, 1980, and the risk is if that's Air's that one. That's a nice one. If David Copperfield sees something here and he wants to buy, what would you say?
I'm sorry. Of course, there's a lot of stuff here that is from European magicians and people from over here. But we do have a lot of things from all over the world. So.
Oh, Gentleman Jack.
Yes, he did. That was his hobby to make these figures.
All right.
He did that for fun.
Didn't know that.
Yes, he did.
Until this day, the best pickpocket man I ever seen.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he never stressed the person on stage. He worked with them slowly, nice.
Yes, and he didn't cheat.
No.
This is Inge Peder and Lily. We just got his collection in just this week.
We arrived with this hat.
Yep, that's why I have it with it today. But their collection is here now, all the things.
If you had a wish, how many more rooms do you need in this house?
Oh my gosh, I would love to have a lot more rooms, but this is what we have. And the hard thing that was to convince the community here to set this up. Because when you come and explain, I want to put up a magic museum, they said, what? And then you have to explain this. But when you come to the history of the magic and say it started right here in this commune, Norrköpings commune, with Harrius, they said, oh, that's interesting. We didn't know. So then they started getting interested again.
You didn't know, and it's time for the rest of the world also to know.
And also, of course, we do not sell any of these things. So a lot of times when I put out pictures and some movie clips, people call in or send me mail saying that, you know, I saw this piece sitting here, this chrome thing. How much is it? I said, no, I'm sorry, we do not sell anything. And that is Harris.
Harrius,
right?
yes, I recognize him. The founder of this company, legendary company, supreme quality.
There's Harrius products in that cabinet there.
Yeah, a few years ago I did that film from the...
Oh yeah, from the factory.
Yeah, wow.
Yes.
Mint condition from the 30s and 40s. Oi, oi, oi. Wow, 16 years of age.
Yeah, he was also working on this at 16 at the circus. He was a juggler, magician. They did clothes things, changing clothes. They did dance routines, and he also was an escape artist.
Oh, yes. The chains you have, right?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Have to film
But the
them
big
too.
thing was they were juggling axes to each other.
Even that poster I know you have.
Yes, and we do have the axes too.
Oh, and Bertil Fredström, more known like Black Bert, has El Globo's collection
Yes,
in the States.
those things there are from him too.
Okay. And here we have
Connie Ray
Connie Ray, and that is
from Mac King.
Mac King.
That's his cloak of invisibility.
All right. And here is
Cool.
you're doing some shows for the people that are standing here.
Oh yes, we have a lot of people coming. Some days we have like over 100 people coming in one day.
Wow.
And we take groups and we do a sightseeing around here. I talk about the magic and the props. And then I do a little show here. And I'm not alone. We have a lot of magicians, local magicians that comes and help.
Yeah.
That would be hard to do all by myself. And that's from one of the Swedish biggest
Mac Ulla.
magicians, and that's Max Hofzinser.
Max Hofzinser.
And it's kind of fun. This is one of his trademark magic, the vanishing kerosene lamp.
Is that the only sample in the world?
No, there's one more that was made, and it's made by Konrad in Germany. I know of one more, but it's smaller than that.
Oh, yes. But truly, it's more.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got another floor.
Let's see that too. Wow. That is a lot of magic wands.
The things we have are numbered. So there's a little sticker underneath them, and you can look it up in the book here that we have. Who made it, who donated it, and so on. So all the information is here.
Very, very good. Wow. Candle collection, I say. That's a lot. Is it anyone producing stuff today looking like that?
No,
No.
not that I know. No.
No. Belongs to the past. The most common question you get from the lay people that come here is,
Well, they love it here because they get to be so close to things they have only seen on the stage. And it's kind of funny because they think they can figure out everything. but they can't. And certain key things is not out in the cases and so on. But they just fascinating over what. And the first thing they said, how do you saw a woman in half? And the standard questions that you get. So, but they're very fascinated about it. That's an old Harriet's trunk. That's what he used.
Great. Wow.
And inside was his stage clothes and some backdrops. But when a layperson sees a thing, they don't know the effect. They don't know what it does. They don't. So for them, it doesn't really mean so much. But when a magician comes here, they're like a kid in a candy shop. They can go around and look and they touch and they say, "Oh, look, can I see how this works?" And they get a lot of ideas. Many people think that, oh, just because it's old, oh, so you can't use it today. No.
A lot of the stuff that's still popping up comes from the past.
Yes.
And what I love is when it sometimes take an old idea and bring it into the 21st century.
Yes.
And perhaps add some modern technology, but the base is could be from the 19th century. So
And many things like downstairs, what you saw, those little pocket watches.
yes.
I mean, nobody can go out today and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, can I borrow a pocket watch?" So you can hardly today go, "Can I borrow a wristwatch?" Because they have their, it's on the phone. Everything's on the phone. So now you say, "Can I borrow an iPhone or
Exactly.
a cell phone?" And then you do the same trick you did with the watch producing them and so on. It's the same thing, but you use the modern things.
And you have so many nice effects out there now with phones, and you always think, "Wow, fantastic! It can't come anything more," but
No.
it still
Yeah, it
pops
does.
up.
It does.
New great ideas.
Yes.
So when we are recording this, the 28th of September 2020, it's still the pandemic. So it's more of being at home, finding out, brainstorming at Zoom.
Here's a magic kit made in Germany, and it's the end of 1800, beginning of 1900. I think it's set at 1900 even. And there's no plastic things
I was
here.
just thinking that.
No, it's all wood or made of some.
Look here how
other things.
nicely.
Yeah, there's paper or metal. So
Wow. I know that the King of Sweden have a very old one at Drottningholm's castle.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That would be nice to have in the museum.
And all the boxes we have here are from really old to newer, but they're all complete. I checked them all, so
Wow.
they're all complete.
And up here, that's a Harriers too, right? Up in the corner.
Yes, that's
Yes,
a Harriers.
yeah.
It's a deluxe kit. There was only made so many.
Really?
Yes, because they usually they had their standard boxes that look like this. That's a Harriers box.
Is that complete too?
Yes, but I don't take it out because it's so brittle. So it's very brittle. So certain things I leave alone.
I have one that's not completed.
Oh, you did?
And I lent it to a movie that was produced many years ago.
Yeah.
Like a movie prop. But I never seen it complete.
Oh, yes, it's complete. It's got all the individual pieces in there. It's not the same with the little holes in it that you put the stuff.
Well, it's beautiful and great that we have people, enthusiasts like you and Christer Nilsson and so many others that put in so much time into this.
Yeah, it's a lot of work,
Yes.
but it's fun. Summertime is the time when the tourists are here, and we are in a fantastic place too, near the water in the Baltic Sea here. So there's so many tourists in the summertime that comes here. So they're up to 150 a day, 200 I have the top day that comes in here. So, but we do take a lot of tours. They come with bus tours, and they book the tours. Now this year, as you know, it's been a little tough because of
the corona.
Yeah, but they're still coming people. It's amazing.
That is great. So let's go down and wrap this up. Well, I do hope all of you out there will have time in the future to come here and meet Tim Star and watch all those gadgets here.
We do even have classes here. We do magic classes, of course, coming here. So we have our super friend in Denmark, Pagani, donating magic tricks, and he sends a box to us every year, and we use that for magic classes. Because so many families come in here and the kids say, "Oh, I want to be a magician, I want to be a magician." So then we can sell them a little trick, or they give it to them and they get going, and then we do a magic class.
So this is the gadgets you're selling?
Yes, so it's a great help from Pagani.
But the total, who is paying for the rent and everything?
We do that by people coming here to put money in our hat. But I do have some sponsors too I've got. So SMC, Swedish Magic Circle, great to helping with. Blackbird in United States, even him live in Austin, Texas, sending money every month to help the museum. Fantastic. Yeah. And so we have some sponsors to helping to pay for the rent, and that's what we need. Lance
Burton you worked with when he was young, and Mac King.
Yeah, they're good friends of mine.
Is it anyone you don't know?
That I don't know? Yeah, I know all these people. He was passed away before I started. Of course, Fred Katz.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah, Dan Flashman from St. Louis. I started in St. Louis in the States. And made some things for them. Yeah.
And here we had Lennart Green, and we have different Swedish magicians going around on this TV monitor here. And but I don't see Tim Star.
No, he didn't make it on there yet.
Well, this is Love and Tim from Sweden, and I hope we soon is out there on the stages again, and this pandemic. What do you say? Pandemic. Okay, yeah. A little different in Sweden.
Yeah.
But all the best, and bye.
Bye-bye.